Hey, I wanted to take a minute just to record a quick video to introduce myself and welcome you to the class. So I am Mr. Edmondson. I've been an instructor here this will be my 12th year, and I mainly teach Biology 103, which is the class we're taking. I also do 104 and anatomies every once in a while too. So you are taking Biology 103. When you hear college biology, what a lot of people picture is dissecting frogs and like cutting open animals and things like that. If that kind of wigs you out, the good news is we are not going to be doing any of that in this class. I like that, but I know some people don't. Biology 103 deals more with cells and like small scale biology. So we'll spend a lot of time talking about cells, what cells are made up of, how cells reproduce, how they use energy. We'll talk about genetics, which is like how your traits can be passed on to your kids, or like how your significant other's traits can be passed on to your kids. And at the very end, we'll start talking about things like bacteria and viruses and some organisms called protists. Now, this is also a hybrid class. And let me just say, don't tell my other classes this, but congratulations on taking this as a hybrid class. I'm fully convinced this is like the best of both worlds. So in a traditional, like normal, all in-person class, you would meet for lectures for 2 hours and 45 minutes. You would have to listen to me talk about biology nonstop. I try to be interesting, but that's a stretch to talk about photosynthesis for that long and to keep your interest. So because this is hybrid, all of the lecture material is going to be online. You still have to hear me talk, but you can do it on your own schedule. I've broken the videos up into smaller, like 30 to 45 minute sections. So when you hit your limit for the day, you can just watch part 1 and then save part 2 for later. You still have to do the work, but you can do it on your own schedule. Now, if you took this as an online class, you would have to purchase a lab kit and do the labs at home without anyone walking you through how to do that. And it's a pain, guys. It can take a long time to do that. You'd also have to deal with Respondus Lockdown Browser, which is a pain for everybody involved. But since this is hybrid, we're going to do labs and tests in person. So you don't have to deal with the headache of the at-home stuff, but you don't have to drive to campus and hear someone talk for over 2.5 hours about biology. The downside is not a downside, but just the thing you need to be aware of is that we only meet once a week. So it's going to be really important for you to be at every single class meeting, including this first one. We're our first class meeting, since we only meet on Wednesdays. It's going to be on Wednesday, August 24th at 1 p.m. Let's go ahead and meet in our lab room. That's normally where we're going to meet for the hybrid class. So that's in room 238. 238 is the lab room. If you've never been to the science building before, it's the huge building. You can see it from the intersection. As soon as you walk into the lobby, go left and you'll see some a stairwell. Go up to the second floor and turn right. And I'll be there. The lab will be open, and I'll have like a big note on the screen that lets you know you're in the right spot. All right. Like I said, a lot more to go over when we meet in person, but I just wanted to kind of say hey. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.